First, the top headlines. Manipur tech Amur Falcon completes remarkable migration to Kenya. One Meitei villager from Loitang Kuno missing. Centre approves 2 hydro projects worth rupees 3,689 crore. Human-elephant conflict in Tezpur reaches critical levels. Experts call for urgent action. A very good afternoon. You're watching ELITETV English News and I'm your host, Ragina, giving you the news in detail. The escalating human-elephant conflict in Tezpur has raised alarm among conservationists and local alike as rapid encroachment and environmentally harmful practices near the area's elephant corridor threaten its very existence. This critical wildlife pathway, essential for the movement of elephants, is nearing closure due to unchecked human activities, leaving rural farmers in distress and struggling to safeguard their livelihoods. Amid rising tensions, a team of environmentalists led by Professor Saurav Bora visited the Chapuri area of Tezpur to assess the situation and engage with affected communities. The delegation included prominent members such as Tutumoni Kalita, president of the Prakriti Group, Masnur Rahman, the group's secretary, and environmental activist Babtan Das, along with representatives of the serpent-friendly team. During the visit, Professor Bora distributed pamphlets to raise awareness among locals about the importance of protecting the elephant corridor and minimizing human-wildlife conflicts. He also urged the Forest Department to take immediate steps to address the crisis, emphasizing the need for sustainable coexistence between humans and elephants. Members of Northeastern Council Ministry of Donor Government of India on November 25 held a meeting with the district administration and the planning development to take stock of ongoing schemes. The members attending Norbu Thongdok and Longpe Phangcho were briefed on ongoing schemes under NEC, NESIDS, OTRI and Donor. Thongdok urged Deputy Commissioner Akriti Sagar and her team to take advantage of various schemes under NEC for the benefit of the larger public. He also urged the Works Department to ensure that there are no delays in the tendering process and that utilization certificates are submitted on time. Furthermore, he stressed that all scheme proposals must be of free encumbrances. Phangcho urged the district administration to give utmost priority to education and assured necessary support in so far as educational schemes under NEC is concerned. Co-Protocol Sangye Norbu, DPO H. Daipodia and officials from other departments were present. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs on Monday approved 2 hydropower projects entailing an investment of rupees 3,689 crore in Arunachal Pradesh. After the Cabinet meeting, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw told reporters that the CCEA approved an investment of rupees 1,750 crore for the construction of 186 MW Tato 1 hydroelectric project and rupees 1,939 crore for 240 megawatt hydroelectric project in Shiyomi district of Arunachal Pradesh. Power generated from the 2 projects will help improve the power supply position in Arunachal Pradesh and will also help in balancing the national grid, the minister said. The projects will be implemented through joint venture companies between Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited and the Government of Arunachal Pradesh. For the Tetu-1 project, the central government will extend Rs 77.37 crore as a budgetary support for the construction of roads, bridges and associated transmission lines on the enabling infrastructure besides central financial assistance of Rs 120.43 crore towards an equity share of the state, the minister added. For HEO project, the Government of India shall extend Rs 127.28 crore as a budgetary support for the construction of roads, bridges and associated transmission lines under enabling infrastructure besides central financial assistance of Rs 130.43 crore towards equity share of the state, he added. The Yimkyung Akeru Arihako and Tikir Students Union representing the Yimkyung and Tikir tribes have issued a 5-day ultimatum to the government of Nagaland. This move comes in response to the alleged failure of the state government to implement the personal and administrative reforms notification dated March 23, 2022 and a subsequent verdict by the Guwahati High Court Kohima bench, case number WPC 42/2/2023, dated September 29, 2023. In a formal letter addressed to the Chief Secretary of Nagaland, the student bodies expressed frustration over the government's inaction, despite multiple representations urging the implementation of a 25% reservation policy for 7 tribes across 6 districts of eastern Nagaland. According to the unions, the lack of progress has adversely affected aspirants and citizens, infringing upon fundamental rights granted under the Constitution. The students' organizations emphasize that their demands are legitimate and non-negotiable. Highlighting the stone-cold response from the government, the letter warned that failure to act on the demands by November 30, 2024 would lead to indefinite democratic hesitation. The unions also announced their intention to abstain from all state-organized events and warned that any untoward incidents arising from the hesitation would place the full responsibility on the state government. The ultimatum underscores growing discontent among tribal communities in eastern Nagaland who have long sought equitable representation and opportunities. The YAA and TSU reiterated their commitment to protecting the rights of their members and ensuring that the state government upholds its commitments as per legal and administrative directives. A groundbreaking wildlife tracking project has successfully monitored an Amur Falcon's extraordinary transcontinental migration, revealing new insights into avian navigation and endurance. Scientists from the Wildlife Institute of India have traced the journey of Chioluan, a small raptor that has traversed thousands of kilometers from Manipur to Kenya, crossing multiple countries and vast geographical barriers. The male Amur Falcon, radio tagged in Manipur's Tamenglong district, has completed a significant portion of its annual migration and is currently heading towards Tsavo East National Park in Kenya. The bird's journey represents a critical milestone in understanding these remarkable migratory patterns. Researchers captured the falcon on October 12 during its stopover in Manipur, along with a female bird named Guangram. The tracking project, initiated in 2018 under the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, aims to document the intricate migration routes of these resilient birds. After being released on November 8 with a satellite transmitter, Chioluan-2 demonstrated extraordinary navigational skills. The falcon first reached Orissa's coastal region on November 15, then proceeded through Maharashtra before crossing the Arabian Sea to enter Somalia and subsequently Kenya. Amur falcons undertake an astonishing annual migration of approximately 14,500 kilometers, traveling from their breeding grounds in southeastern Siberia and northern China to wintering locations along southern and East African coast. These small raptors typically spend around 45 days roosting in northeastern Indian regions, replenishing energy reserves for their grueling journey. Dr. Suresh Kumar from WII highlighted the significance of this trekking mission, emphasizing the research potential to enhance understanding of long-distance avian migration patterns and conservation strategies. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur ihan hanbo oina wedding set laibiba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre-booking tobiduna khudong chaba silobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina bai damakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro
Hey, come on. Photo some team.
Aku le kai tini nong lagi ngantani ladies ya. Adu ma thakta nupi thiba nong lagi ko wani usual ni.
Nupi oi bi kaya gi phidam na phambu tem singnari ba. Mi oi bagi wahan thok la hendra ba khunai sida. Ai sawu matham jana kan bi rak.
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle khong ham banungai te basu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle pile saibadi nungsang na basu chama da chama fahan bangamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oi bangamle bp wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oi bangamle fatty liver oi basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle pumnamak natural oi ba hidak makhalna laing jabani hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi hena kupa parol gi damak ngasimak langsin birau diabetes hospital soibam leikai ayangpali road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. A 56-year-old man, Laishram Kamal Babu Singh, has been reported missing since the morning of November 25. Singh, a resident of Loitang Kunau in Manipur, was last seen heading to the army colony in Laymakong for work. Locals from the Sikkim constituency have raised concerns over the disappearance of the Meitei elder and have demanded immediate action for his safe recovery. According to sources, a joint search operation involving the state police and central forces is currently underway in a bid to locate the missing individual. Authorities have intensified efforts to ensure his whereabouts are determined as soon as possible. Manipur Congress President Kaisam Megachandra on Monday said that senior leaders of the Grand Old Party will raise the issue of ongoing conflict in the state in Parliament. He also expressed confidence that all like-minded MPs of the India bloc will raise the issue in Parliament during the ongoing winter session, which began in Monday. AICC senior leaders told me that the Congress party will raise demand for a discussion on Manipur turmoil in Parliament, he said in a post on X. Meanwhile, in another post on X, Ina Manipur Lok Sabha constituency's Congress MP Angomcha Bimol Koizam said, avoidable loss of lives of innocent men, women and children during the last 18 months are products of a fatal combination of a belligerent mobilization of an identity politics based on an exclusivist ethno-nationalist project and actions of a state that looks for some political and strategic goals by using Manipur as a peripheral entity, killing of women and children after taking them hostage and displaying those helpless innocent victims on social media and justifying the heinous act with whataboutery and as retaliation is a new phase in this ongoing Manipur macabre. It only speaks of a depravity or morality as much as politics, he added. Meanwhile, the Trinamool Congress will also raise the issue of the ongoing unrest in Manipur during the winter session of Parliament, demanding a detailed debate and urgent intervention of the central government while focusing on seeking answers through discussions rather than disruptions. As its national executive meeting chaired by Party Supremo and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, the TMC decided that its MPs will highlight the broader unrest in northeast India during the winter session, which began on Monday, emphasizing the need for focused attention on restoring peace and stability in the region. We will seek answers from the government on the ongoing unrest in Manipur. We want a debate and want the center to intervene. But we want discussions and are not in favor of disruptions, a senior TMC leader said after the meeting. The Assam Rifles organized multiple mega medical camps in Manipur aiming to serve communities grappling with conflict, displacement and a fragile healthcare system. The three-day-long camp saw the participation of around 6,750 people from various districts of the state. The mega medical camp not only addressed the pressing medical needs of thousands but also offered hope, healing and humanity to people in distress. 19 specialist doctors from Maharashtra and Karnataka from the Indian Medical Association joined the camp to provide much-needed medical aid. In the heart of Lilong village, the struggles of its people tell a tale of hardship. Ibrahim, an elderly resident, had long battled an undiagnosed ailment, his impoverished family helpless to seek specialized care. On November 18, an Assam Rifles convoy accompanied by 18 specialist doctors from the Indian Medical Association served over 1,200 residents, including women, children, and the elderly in the village. It was organized with the support of the Lilong United Club Association. The camp addressed diverse medical issues, offering free consultations, medicines, and life-saving diagnosis. From infants battling high fevers to elderly patients seeking relief from chronic ailments, the initiative proved to be a lifeline. The Mizoram government has intensified its enforcement against illegal fireworks and pyrotechnic materials ahead of Christmas and New Year celebrations. Mizoram police on Monday raided a godown in Aizawl and seized a large quantity of banned items, including firecrackers, sky lanterns, and toy guns with dischargeable pellets valued at over Rs 9.1 lakh. The godown located in the Daurpui locality was owned by Sahidul Alam 28, originally from Karimganj, Assam. Following the raid, Alam was arrested and a case was registered under Section 223 of the BNS based on a complaint by Aizawl District Magistrate Lalria Pui. Further investigation led to the arrest of another individual, Lautamawea, 34, from Chalmun locality. He was found to have imported and stored additional banned materials worth Rs 1.2 lakh. The crackdown comes in response to a prohibitory order issued by the Mizoram government on November 21, restricting the sale and import of firecrackers, sky lanterns, and similar items to ensure public safety during the festive season. Authorities have reiterated their commitment to strict enforcement to prevent violations. The Mizoram government is working to implement prepaid smart meters as part of its effort to align with the center's revamped distribution sector scheme, according to officials. It was further stated that the state's Power and Electricity Department on November 21 signed an agreement with advanced metering infrastructure service provider to install smart meters. The smart metering project is part of the RDSS designed to improve electricity distribution across the country. The department has received over Rs 170 crore from the center for installation of the prepaid smart meters. The installation of smart meters is expected to be completed within 27 months from the date of the letter of award, which was issued on October 14, while the operation and maintenance of the project will continue for 93 months thereafter, the officials said. The project will involve the installation of prepaid smart meters for 2,89,383 consumers, they added. Border Security Force deployed in Tripura have detained 6 Bangladeshi nationals and thwarted attempts of smuggling. According to BSF, on the 25th November at about 4 p.m., the BSF troops of BOP Mertichero under of Kailashahar subdivision of Unnao Koti district apprehended 3 Bangladeshi nationals while they were trying to exfiltrate to Bangladesh. Apprehended Bangladeshi nationals are residents of the Kamal Bazar area of Sylhet division. In another operation, BSF troops apprehended 3 Bangladeshi nationals, including 1 male, 1 female, and 1 child from North Tripura, said BSF. They said that by adopting non-lethal strategy, BSF troops successfully foiled several attempts of smuggling and seized contraband worth Rs 10 lakhs. In one such operation, a Bangladeshi smuggler reportedly sustained a pellet injury by BSF firing from non-lethal weapons. BSF is maintaining a high level of alertness on the international border to prevent infiltration and trans-border crime, it added. The Bharatiya Janata Party in Tripura has enrolled nearly 12 lakh members during their own 2-month-long membership drive, which commenced on September 9, according to a senior party leader. The leader said that the party had no MLA in the 60-member assembly with less than 2% vote share before 2018. BJP's membership in Charles Bhagaban Das told PTI the party had already enrolled 11.71 lakh members in both online and offline mode. The figure will go up as the data updation of enrollment through offline mode is still ongoing. The number will be over 12 lakh as data entry is still going on for the members who enlisted their names through offline mode, he said. In 2019, the BJP enrolled 6.50 lakh members in the northeastern state. The BJP has set a target of enrolling 70% of 16 lakh electors who voted for the party in this year's Lok Sabha elections. The party has achieved the milestone in membership drive, which has also been successful in the tribal majority areas where our ELITETVMANIPUR has MLAs, he said. Das, who is also the BJP State Unit General Secretary, said the party hopes to hold elections at both mandal and district levels by December 30 to pave the way for the election of the state president. The committees of around 20% of 3,349 booths have been reconstituted after the completion of membership drive. All the booth committees will be reorganized by November 30, while mandal presidents will be elected by December 15. The district presidents will also be chosen by December 30 to facilitate the election of a new state president, he said. The party is likely to get a new state president as incumbent Razif Bhattacharjee has become a Rajya Sabha MP. A 2-member inquiry committee dispatched by the Ministry of Education has intensified its investigation into alleged administrative failures at Northeastern University, Shillong, conducting extensive consultations with key stakeholders. The high-powered committee, comprising former University Grants Commission Chairman Professor D.P. Singh and former Assam University Vice-Chancellor Professor Dilip Chandra Nath, spent hours hearing grievances from students, teachers and staff representatives. And HUSU President Sandy Sotun revealed that student bodies presented comprehensive documentation detailing alleged administrative misconduct by Vice-Chancellor Professor Pravasankar Sukla over the past 3 years. We have made it unequivocally clear that Professor Sukla's return to the university is non-negotiable. Sotun emphasized underlying the collective stance of student organizations. Northeastern University Teachers Association President Professor Lakon Kumar echoed similar sentiments, presenting what he described as comprehensive evidence of systematic institutional deterioration under the current leadership. The inquiry committee's mandate covers critical areas including controversial appointments, precipitous university ranking declines, infrastructural neglect, and alleged administrative unresponsiveness. Multiple campus constituencies, including the Khasi Students' Union and non-teaching staff associations, have united in demanding comprehensive administration reforms and leadership change. The committee's findings are expected to have significant implications for NEHU's future governance and institutional integrity. Legal professionals intensified awareness about women's rights and protection mechanisms during a dedicated program commemorating the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. The District Legal Services Authority East Khasi Hills partnered with the Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority to host a targeted community engagement at Khatarsnong Light Crow CNRD block, focusing on critical legal safeguards for women. P. Raitam, a legal aid counsel from Ceylon, dissected the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, explaining maintenance provisions under Section 144 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Her presentation illuminated legal pathways for women seeking protection and financial support. Complementing Raitam's insights, a Kongsit station inspector from Sora Police Station addressed escalating challenge of cyber violence targeting women and girls. The presentation underscored the digital realm's emerging threats and legal recourse available. Villagers from Laip Mauro and Ramkang actively participated in the subsequent interactive session, signaling growing community awareness about women's rights and legal protections. The event strategically combined legal expertise with grassroots engagement, promoting a comprehensive approach to combating gender-based violence. Meghalaya's Directorate of Higher and Technical Education has successfully distributed scholarships totaling Rs 108.83 crore to nearly 50,000 students, marking a significant investment in educational support for tribal communities. The funding breakdown reveals a collaborative effort between the central and state governments. Rs 98.09 crore came from the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, with an additional Rs 10.90 crore contributed by the Meghalaya government. To date, 49,628 students have received their scholarship payments through 2 district installments. The first tranche of Rs 42.32 crore support 17,364 beneficiaries, while the second installment of Rs 66.67 crore reached 32,064 students. Currently, approximately 27,127 eligible students await their scholarships, pending the release of the third installment from the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. The Director of Higher and Technical Education emphasized the department's commitment to expediting the remaining payments, stating active negotiations are underway with the central government to secure the final funding. The Border Roads Organization has intensified its effort to restore critical road connectivity in Sikkim, an official reported on Monday, November 25. The repair work on the Gangtok-Chungthang road, particularly an 8-kilometer stretch between Naga and Thang, is progressing rapidly despite challenging weather conditions and rugged terrain. The dedicated workers have shown exceptional commitment in rebuilding the damaged infrastructure, stated in an official release. This section of the road had been severely damaged during the glacial lake outburst flood in October 2023, followed by a devastating cloudburst in June 2024. Restoring this vital stretch is expected to significantly improve travel to North Sikkim and enhance tourism prospects in the region, the statement added. Meanwhile, the BRO is also focusing on critical surfacing work along the Jiagong Road, a high-altitude route leading to the renowned Gurudongmar Lake near the India-China border. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang on November 25 expressed optimism about the state's economic future following a meeting with the delegation from the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry in New Delhi. The delegation shared an inspiring vision for transforming Sikkim into a leading investment hub, focusing on innovative ideas designed to create and boost employment opportunities for the state's youth. Encouraged by the proposal, Chief Minister Tamang extended an invitation to the PHDCCI delegation to visit Sikkim for further discussions. I am pleased with the vision they have for our state and look forward to welcoming them to Sikkim. Their visit will allow us to explore a more detailed and comprehensive plan tailored to our state's specific needs, said Tamang. The Chief Minister said that the collaboration would focus on charting a clear roadmap for future development with an emphasis on sustainable growth and youth empowerment in the region. Sasanka Gogoi, hailing from Dimo, brought pride to Assam by clinching a bronze medal in the under 57 kg category at the World Cup Final 2024 Hand-to-Hand Fighting Championship. The prestigious tournament took place from November 20 to 23 in Astana, Kazakhstan. Sasanka was one of 4 athletes representing Assam at the global event, highlighting the reasons of growing prominence in combat sports. Adding to Assam's representation, Debazit Gogoi, the General Secretary of the All Assam Hand-to-Hand Sports Association, served as a referee at the championship, underscoring the state's contribution to the sport's success on an international stage. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. Manipur tagged Amur Falcon completes remarkable migration to Kenya. One Meitei villager from Sekmai missing. Centre approves 2 hydro projects worth Rs 3,689 crore. Human-elephant conflict in Tezpur reaches critical levels, experts call for urgent action. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching the 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. ELITETV English News for more updates.